We went up to Jasper, Michigan, where they shot the highway chase sequence of Transformers: Age of Extinction. It was always a dream of mine to come up here. It was even on my bucket list to come up here, and my experience up here was amazing. It was so surreal. Sadly, the footage I got was not that good because of the lovely wind that day. You could barely hear me speaking, but it was an epic experience being there and just being where Lockdown was walking next to that farmhouse to Optimus Prime. Like, that was such a surreal experience for me, and I'm glad I got to experience that.
This is not war. It's human extinction. How many more of my kind must be sacrificed?
Transformers: Age of Extinction is the follow-up to Transformers: Dark of the Moon and is about Optimus Prime, a personal story about Optimus Prime being hunted down by humans and locked down, and humans are creating their own Transformers, and yeah, Optimus Prime. This is a personal story for him. The series also stars a new cast. Instead of Shia LaBeouf, it has Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and his daughter, and new cast of Autobots besides Bumblebee, Crosshairs, Hound, Drift. Also stars the Dinobots and a new villains as well. So yeah, this is pretty much a Spider-Man Far From Home equivalent to Transformers: Dark of the Moon. It's the aftermath, essentially, of the Battle of Chicago. Humans hate Transformers. They want them eradicated and off their world. And that's really something I like. I like this post-apocalyptic type of atmosphere that it creates. Transformers are wanted criminals. They don't want to be wanted. Optimus Prime is on the run. This is a personal story for him, and I really like that. This movie is mostly Optimus Prime-centric movie. It's probably my second favorite in the entire franchise. Yeah, this movie also 2 hours and 45 minutes long. It doesn't bother me. There are things you can cut out, but it doesn't bother me because John Wick Chapter 4, my favorite John Wick movie, same length as this. And I never get bored throughout this because it keeps the momentum going and the energy going. Lockdown as a villain is really awesome. Fun fact, I almost got Lance Hendrickson for Lockdown and Oil Slick as the second main villain of this movie.
The motorcycle from Animated. We created some sick art that unfortunately is gone right now. We had always told the studio, Lance Henriksen, we really want Lance Henriksen. I even spoke to Lance. I told him, we're pushing for you. We really want you involved. And he said, yeah, I'd absolutely love to be involved in that film. But, Hasbro wasn't in charge of cast or final decisions on the script.
I like the second villain of this movie, which is Galvatron. I absolutely love Galvatron's design. I wish we got more of Galvatron throughout the movie, but I wish we got more of Galvatron because his design is really awesome. I enjoy the G1 design, but Galvatron's design in this one may be my favorite incarnation of Galvatron. Because one thing I absolutely love about these movies are the Transformers designs. I absolutely love them, and this movie has my favorite design of Optimus Prime in any incarnation. I love his design in this movie. Hot take, I know, but I absolutely love the night aesthetic and what it sets up for the sequel, and I like where this movie also leads off. It leads off into the fifth one, and I like how it sets up his creators. And one big flaw of this movie, in my opinion, is the CGI. This CGI doesn't look as real as Dark of the Moon's. There are great shots, great moments where the CGI looks real in this movie, but it doesn't look as quite as real as Dark of the Moon, especially during the final battle. And when it's just the human characters, like if one human character falls out of a building and it looks really fake. That's my biggest flaw. And as far as cringe-worthy things go in this movie, the only cringe-worthy thing in this movie is the farm scene where a lady comes on the farm and is like, oh, I'm gonna buy your farm. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Transformers Age of Extinction. A lot of people may not like it. Sure, it's too long, but for me, it's just right when we're watching 4-hour Justice League movies. Just saying. But this is really still a fun movie, and I'm going to give Transformers Age of Extinction an 8.5 out of 10. The last Michael Bay movie time, Transformers The Last Night.